All right, I hope you all like that Monty Python clip about the career guidance counselor. I like it a lot. It applies to school interviews, work interviews, internships. It just never stops being useful. Um, so yeah, um, when it comes to I saw that some of you were perplexed a little bit, a little confused maybe by the British version of English. Uh, and there's good reason for that. As a kid, I would watch Monty Python, and I'd have some difficulty myself because I'm an American. I grew up in the southern United States and the southwestern United States, so we don't really have anyone there who sounds like John Cleese or Eric Idle, the two individuals who play the characters in the sketch. So I had a really hard time understanding the British pronunciation of English as well. And there are all kinds of different Englishes. There's Australian English. There's the English that you might hear in the rural south of the United States. And there's a English that's more common to the north of England. That's kind of Mancunian or northern. It sounds a little bit more abrupt. And there's even Scottish English. They're all very different. They all have their own delights and difficulties. Uh, and I'm wondering what you found difficult about the English you heard in this clip by Monty Python. So, okay, it was difficult to understand, like when they got going pretty fast. That's totally understandable because when someone gets going fast in any language, even for native speakers, that can be a challenge. Um, so, other than how fast they got to in the changes of pace in speech, what else did you have? What else posed problems for you? Okay, uh, yeah, um, accent. I think we kind of covered that. Okay, it's like that when John Cleese goes and then the more kind of abrupt a and like an advice that sounds like very different, like its own kind of vowel almost because it's connected to the D. Yeah, that's definitely a part of accent and pronunciation, and it's a good point to bring up, even considering that you're like intermediate or advanced English language learners, that you're also native Spanish speakers. So that can that I mean that's just what you're born into, and in Spanish, from what I'm familiar with, and maybe you'll agree, uh, the vowel sounds tend to be stretched. Like they're not like advice. They're not really clipped like that. So I'm sure that poses a problem. Okay, a lot of you're nodding or like look like something clicked on. That's good, and it's okay uh, if you're consciously aware of that. If you find yourself identifying what you hear, that's good because it'll make it easier for you to address what the listening comprehension difficulties keep cropping up for you. And that way you can work on them more easily. It's easier to address an issue or difficulty when you know what it is. So, okay, one more. We had accent, volume. Okay, volume is good because they got a lot louder in places and then quieter, and there's some like peaks and valleys. So that can also make things tricky, especially when combined with things like accent and rate of speech that can make listening comprehension difficult. Um, so, just for a bit of fun, I like for one half the class is going to make. I like to make the sort of full, robust John Cleese vowel sound of the A, and then the other half of you to make that sort of abrupt A and eh and advice. Eh, eh. It's weird, isn't it, when you put it out there by itself? So, ah, ah. It's a little weird. So, what do you think when you hear me say it sounds kind of silly because I'm being a little silly. But I want you to think about. You don't have to answer this now. Like, what do you think? What do you think my English tends to be like? Is it more American? Is it more British in some ways? because I can tell you that I've got a non-regional American accent. I don't sound like I'm from anywhere in particular in the U.S. Um, so yeah. Okay, so let's see. For this next bit, I would like you to pair up, and then I'll have you compose minute 30-ish dialogue about career advice. You just give advice to your partner, and they respond with. And if you'd like some extra points, you can perform the dialogue in an English accent of your choice. It can even be some kind of exaggerated American accent if you like, of John Wayne or I don't know who you like. So there's your options. I'll walk around the class to help out as needed, and I look forward to hearing what you come up with. Bye. Thank you.